Hi guys, welcome back to another video from me. I am going to show you what I end up eating today, following the Starch Solution with the principles of low calorie density to guide what I'm putting on my plate. I've lost 55 pounds eating this way so far. I'm very passionate about it. It has basically changed my entire world and I get to eat so much delicious food, but I now know how to make it weight loss friendly. So I'm on my journey to lose the last kind of 10 or so pounds, but just to get fitter and leaner. Anyway, so come along with me today. So today I've got some extremely delicious food planned for myself, and I've just taken Romy out for a walk. It's about 10 o'clock, and usually I don't get hungry till about maybe 10:30, 11, but I am hungry today, so I'm gonna quickly go make some food. And I was thinking I'm gonna have like apple pie cake. That's what I'm gonna call it, apple pie cake. So I'm gonna go make that, and I'm gonna do a recipe for it over on Instagram. So feel free to go and check that out if you want to. But it's basically just gonna be like baked apples in the microwave with some loads of cinnamon, and then I'm gonna do oat and oat flour, bit of soy milk, bit of water, mashed banana for the sweetness. You're kind of getting the vibe now. I think some ginger as well is gonna give it a good touch. Anyway, and then I'm gonna load it with loads of other fruit. So oats and fruit is always my morning go-to. Oats don't make you fat. Don't be afraid of oats. You don't have to have a third cup of oats or a half cup of oats. I do a full cup of oats, and I always have, and that is what keeps me satisfied. And when you say stay satisfied, that is what keeps you consistent, and consistency, it gets you to where you want to be. So don't be afraid of those oats, and please also don't be afraid of that gorgeous, amazing fruit as well. I load my fruit up super high, and I'm mad, but I'm gonna put beans in there as well, because if you've been following me for a while, you know I love my beans. So I've done a fresh batch of chickpeas yesterday. They're going in there too. Anyway, I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you my crazy concoction that is going to be amazing. So in this, hold on, you can't see. In this bowl, I have got half a cup of oats, half a cup of oat flour. That gives it kind of a cakey vibe. Yes, Romy, I know. I also cooked up a big batch of this millet yesterday, because I'm going to do some more millet cookies, sweet potato millet cookies, which are so good. Anyway, so I also put half a cup of millet in there. What have I put? Oh, I haven't even put any flax. Got to put the flax in. I've put a frozen banana because I don't have any good ripe bananas. It needs that for the sweetness. And then I've also done cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg to give it that vibe. I've done half a cup of soy milk and half a cup of water. I'm going to go and put my flax in right now. And then, so the banana's going to give it the sweetness. And then I also, in this microwave, I've got 2 apples that I've just put some cinnamon and some vanilla essence on, and I've just chucked those in there to release some of that delicious sweetness. And then I'm going to put the apples in with my oats right here, and I tell you what, it's going to be incredible. I am debating whether or not to put carrots in there, because I feel like that would be really good, but I don't want to overcomplicate the recipe. I might put carrots on top, and chickpeas. This is going to be a big meal, but you know what? That's okay, because I know that I'm hungry, and I also know that I will listen to my hunger fullness cues. But even though this is a massive meal, if I'm not hungry halfway through, I will just stop and leave it for later. So I might have half now, half tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go do that. Okay, so this creation is incredible. I've just tried it. It's so good. Oh my God. So anyway, you can't see. So this is what it looks like. It is amazing. No sweetener at all. Just the fruit, people, just the fruit. But I decided to add a grated carrot on top. And I also wanted to lower the calorie density and also up the sweetness. It is perfectly sweet, but I also fancied something like juicy element. Come here, you little sausage. Come here. So I'm deciding to go in with some berries. Also, berries are fantastic for high antioxidants and nutrients and all that good stuff, and I just love them at the moment. Oh wow, yes, that is the stuff. Also, I was going to add, oh Jesus, berries everywhere. Also, I was going to add chickpeas, but actually I realized, hold on. So I was going to add chickpeas, but actually I realized this is such a massive portion of food, and I don't think I need extra chickpeas. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have chickpeas. Yes, I know, sweet bean. I'm going to have chickpeas with my lunch instead. Anyway, I'm going to go dig into this. Hey guys, so I have just finished the first batch of carrots and berries that I had put on top of here. and they were so delicious. And actually, I realized my body is craving that sweet, fresh stuff. So what I've done is I've added 2 more carrots and loads more berries on top of this. So I'm really... There you go, Ramsey. So I'm really using my starch as a vehicle for the other stuff. The starchy stuff is what is going to keep me satisfied, absolutely. But I'm trying to get as many of the low-calorie, fresh things into my diet as much as possible. So in this breakfast, I will have had 3 carrots and probably about 2 cups of berries. I don't know how much of the porridge I'm going to eat, but anyway, you can see how I'm having all of those fresh things and trying to really prioritize those in my day. I've been beaten by my own breakfast. Anyway, I think I finished about, it looks like half, but it's probably about 2/3 of the oats. And then there's probably like maybe a carrot and a little bit of berries left. But I tell you, it's so delicious. That is how you do low calorie density stuff and make it incredible. Like that felt like an actual pudding or a dessert to me. Anyway, oh, my hair is absolutely crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm actually heading into work first thing tomorrow morning, really early, and I think I'm actually just going to bring that with me so I can have that for breakfast, so I don't have to worry about making breakfast tomorrow. So see how I'm planning ahead. Anyway, gonna leave that, and oh dear, I think we're going to have burgers later today, and I think I might also make some cookies. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. We are just outside in the garden. Romy wanted to get out and have a look at the leafies. We were just doing some bouncing together. I was trying to use Romy as a weight for my rebounding, so that was actually really fun. And she really enjoys it. We put on really loud music and we bounce around, and that is a great way to get in a little bit of extra movement in the day. I was just thinking about the fact that I obviously know that I have it kind of differently to a lot of people who might typically go out to their place of work. Obviously, I am kind of a stay-at-home mum at the moment. So I spend a lot of time at home, and therefore I am able to make all the food I want and all the meals I want and all that kind of stuff. But in a way, that's almost harder because I'm always around food. The kitchen is always available to me. Hold on a second. Yeah, what I was trying to say is, we had to flee inside, is that in a way that's harder for me because I'm constantly around food, and I feel like if I had to pack a certain food, take it out for the full day to go to work or something, that would be easier. I wouldn't be tempted to be lurking in the kitchen, snacking on different things. So I've actually had to really build up some systems for myself so that I don't actually do that, and I don't end up grazing on the kids' food, little bits of crust, some bits of leftovers, and just constantly going into the kitchen for another snack and another bite. That is something that I've worked on over the last couple of years. Mwah. So I just wanted to say, you can really do this no matter what your life looks like. If you're super busy and you're out all the time, you can pack food with you, be a bit more prepared. But also equally, if you're a stay-at-home mum, or if you work from home or whatever it is, you can also put some strategies in place to make sure that you don't do loads of extra snacking, and you can still eat this way. So no matter what your lifestyle looks like, you can still do this. You just need to find the right systems for you. Obviously, if you ever need help figuring out the systems for yourself, I do offer one-to-one coaching. I'm not trying to be pushy or anything, but like genuinely, if you need help, then I am here to try and help you. Or feel free to send me a message on Instagram. I do get quite a few of them, so I might not see it, but I will always try and get back to you if I have the availability. It's a tricky one for me. Anyway, so I just thought I'd put that out there. Doesn't matter what your circumstances, whether you can't do any exercise because you work on the computer all day long, whatever it is, you can still find a way to do this and to make this work for you. So anyway, just thought I'd put that out there. So Romy has been asleep for a couple of hours, as usual. It's about 2:30 now, and I'm gonna have to leave in about half an hour. But I am hungry, so I'm going to take you into my fridge and show you what I'm going to choose to eat. We have a lot of stuff going on in here. There is leftover pesto pasta. That's my leftover porridge from this morning. Oh, I tell you what I do fancy though. Fancy some rice. We've got some sushi rice, and I'm going to have that with, well, I've already got a couple of broccolis set aside here, so I'm going to have some sushi rice with some broccoli. Oh, and chickpeas. And I think there's actually some more rice hiding somewhere. Oh, yes. And some more rice hiding in there. So that's going to be a good amount of starch. Got my chickpeas. And I'm going to keep it simple. So just, rice, chickpeas, broccoli. Might put some tomatoes on the top. Probably going to do that with soy sauce, maybe a bit of lemon juice and a bit of nooch. We will see. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That is how simple it is to throw a meal together. If you've got a little bit of your starch prepped, like I've got my rice here, and I've got my beans, but you could do tins of beans, you could throw a meal together. It's gonna take me less than 10 minutes, Yeah, I'm excited. So I've got 1 head of broccoli in here already, and that looks like quite a good amount, but I am feeling quite hungry for lunch today. So I'm gonna cook up 2 heads of broccoli just in case, because I don't want to be without broccoli if I'm gonna be hungry. So yeah, anyway, you can feel free to make massive meals. And then if you don't eat them, you can save them for later. This could be my lunch tomorrow if I don't eat it all, because I'm going to be going out to work. So yeah, just trying to be smart about the day and about what I'm making. And I never want to be hungry. So anyway, so soy sauce is one of my favorite ways to season food. So I actually buy a massive, humongous batch. And then I just pour it into here every so often when I run out. But that is a great money saver for me, because soy sauce can be expensive if you buy them at the rate that I go through them. So anyway, that is a little tip from me. And if in doubt, in terms of your food, get some soy sauce in there, because I tell you what, it changes the game. So I've just made my food, but I literally am leaving in about 10 minutes, and I also have to feed Romy. Romy is having some rice, chickpeas and avocado. So I need to shove this on a plate and shove it in my face. So I just wanted to show you my meal. I'm gonna have to shove it in my face. Here we go, gigantic plate of food. I probably used about half of it, so the other half I will save for tomorrow's lunchtime. Very clever me. Anyway, it's gigantic, and it's basically a huge head of broccoli and some chickpeas, and maybe like a cup or so of rice. So fantastic, super low calorie density, very, very delicious. Just soy sauce and garlic, kept it simple, but my God, is it yummy. Anyway, so we are out, and it's turned into a beautiful sunny day. We're just gonna go and pick up Abe from school, and I finished my lovely meal, and I think I was still hungry afterwards, and I think I know why. It's because I wolfed it down because I was running really late, and my body has not had a chance to catch up with what has actually happened to it. So I did scrounge an extra couple of mouthfuls before I left the house out of the pan, but I'm going to see how I feel when I get home. If I'm hungry, I'll have some more. If I'm not hungry at that point, then I'm good. But if I'm hungry, maybe I'll start with a couple of carrots and see if that calms me down a little bit. Anyway, those are just my strategies on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. So we are just walking in the forest at the moment, picking some blackberries. And we found a few for the kids, which is lovely. It's always nice to get outdoors, and it's a lovely sunny day. And we're very lucky to have a forest right next to where we are. But yes, obviously, as you knew, 15 minutes later, when I got to the school, I was not hungry in the slightest, because I had eaten such a good amount of food. It just took a little while for my body to catch up with me. So I'm feeling really nice and satisfied now. It's about 4 o'clock, and we're gonna go home now and put some burgers together, because it is burger night. So it is dinner time. The kids have eaten. The kitchen is an absolute bomb site, but I'm very happy because I've got a very tasty feast. This does not look like a weight loss feast, but it is so fantastic for weight loss, and it feels very indulgent as well. So I have got myself burger and chips, and I've even got some bread on there. I don't love bread, but occasionally, especially with a burger, it's quite nice. So I've got I've cut this bun in half, so I'm having half a bun, and then I'm having a burger in there, and I'm also having 2 burgers on the side with loads of salad. That's just like half the salad I'm gonna have. The rest of it wouldn't even fit on the plate. I've got loads of these chippies, which is nice. I've got loads of tomatoes and some gherkins as well. And I also made myself some mayo over there, which is very, very tasty. That's just made out of, let me see if I can put it down. So this mayo, see this here? It's made of silken tofu, but it is incredible. And I've got that in my burger as well. And this burger recipe will be in my new meal plan, which I'm very excited about. So anyway, I'm gonna go and have this feast. Hey guys, so my husband is out for the night, so it's just me and the kiddos. I've put the big one to sleep, but this little one is refusing to go to sleep. You cheeky sausage. Look at you. She's got a brand new foxy outfit as well, so she looks so cute. It is very chilly, if you couldn't tell. England is getting cold. Anyway, it was a delicious burger. And I love the fact that I can have some bread, but then I don't have to load up on the bread. And then I had a full bag of salad and loads of tomatoes and stuff. So I really diluted the calorie density. And obviously the burger in and of itself was just mushrooms and beans and oats and stuff. So anyway, so that was really fantastic. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. So now that it's about 7:45, I'm not snacky, but I do feel like I could go for something. So therefore I'm gonna have a tea. I didn't actually brush my teeth this evening because I was too busy with the kids, so I'll do that later. But I don't feel the need for any food because I'm not in the habit of snacking at the night time anymore. So I am gonna make myself a quick little tea and I'm gonna see if I can get this little munchkin off to sleep. Anyway, here's the remnants of what happened. It's such a mess. But my husband doesn't get back till about midnight, so I'm going to leave this and see if he wants to do it later. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video of what I eat today, and I hope I give you some inspiration, and I hope I show you that vegan weight loss food does not have to be boring or dull or tiny portions. You can have loads of incredible, delicious food. You just need to learn how to create it in a weight loss style. So anyway, have a lovely one, and I will chat to you next time.